guys, how y'all doing? Okay, so I just have one more video today. I just wanted to do an updated review on this super cute vintage clutch, the Marley GM. Okay, this is a clutch that I do have a video on my channel, but it's pretty old and not that it matters. I mean, the bag hasn't changed. And I think I was doing a comparison to the Marley, I think it's just the Marley PM, and I actually do have that clutch and I forgot to bring it. I use that one. I like to use that one when I travel. But this is a cute bag that goes well either by itself or as a, bag in your bag. So if you're like maybe a big tote gal and you need kind of a grab and go, this is your bag, okay? So the measurements for it are, what do I have? It's 10 inches wide by 6 inches tall by 1.5 inches deep, okay? It's very similar to a Truce 23. I actually brought my Truce 23 so you could kind of see. The Truce 23 is a little bit deeper. I think it's 2 inches. So you can see it's, it's a little bit deeper. And it's a little bit wider too. This one is not quite as wide. And then the height of them though is the same. It's kind of hard on the vintage bags. The vintage bags lose their shape a little bit. So it's kind of hard to tell when they get kind of poofy up here or whatever. But what I like about some of the vintage older bags is a lot of them have the all leather interior. And I love that. Well, I love that number one because they don't really have an odor. They just, they smell how they smell. And, like for example, if you get, the Reporter, there's a Reporter PM, and I know I think they still make that bag, and they've obviously updated it. The interior is like canvas, but the vintage ones have the lining that is similar to a DeVille or even a Truce bag. And when you have this this waterproof lining in there, some vintage bags, they just reek of, vintage smell. A lot of them are going to have that smell initially just because, they're vintage and they've probably been stored and kept somewhere in some kind of environment. But see, like this one now smells like my makeup. It smells like, just like cosmetic-y. There's not like a strong odor of cosmetics, but it doesn't smell. Like the smell originally was not so bad that it didn't go away. But I know that they're like, years ago, okay, so like when I first started my channel, I had a Reporter and I really wanted to keep it, but oh my gosh, I could not, just every time, okay, I'm getting off track. Anyway, the Marley GM is a super cute bag. Like I said, it's a great bag in your bag. It's also a great one just to carry by itself because it already has a strap on it, and you obviously can use it as a wristlet. And just, night on the town, whatever. If you need just to put your essentials in it, again, grab and go. So, I don't know, if you're a commuter for work, a business professional, and you want to put, your cords and your rechargeable battery and your earbuds, not headphones obviously, but earbuds and all kinds of electronic-y stuff, this is a great option. If you're, if you carry a mom bag and you need like your diapers and wipes and creams and blah, blah, and all that kind of stuff, great, grab and go out of your, major tote for that. One thing that you will notice on the vintage bags, and I have said this in some of my other reviews on super vintage bags, but it's very, very, very common for them to have peeling pockets, okay? This one does have a peeling pocket. And there is a process, it's a tedious process, but there is a process to get rid of that and make your pocket functionable. For me, I don't have time for that. I don't care. I don't need the interior pocket in this thing because it's a small thing, and for the purpose that I'm gonna be using it, like I don't care to have a separate pocket. Would it be nice? Of course it would be nice, but it doesn't bother me. I love the leather interior otherwise, and it doesn't bother me. Same thing for the exterior pocket. It also is peeling, and sometimes you can't even get the daggum pocket open, okay? Like you zip, you get it, well, there have been some bags where you can barely even get it unzipped because it's peeling and sticky. Sometimes it's just peeling and not sticky. That's the case in this bag. It's not sticky, it's just peeling. So this one, same thing. You go through that tedious process and you could get all that residue out and you could make this a functional pocket. I'm not gonna do that because Mama doesn't care. But some pockets, going back to what I was about to say a second ago, is some pockets are sticky and peeling and you can't even get the zipper open. And so with those, you definitely couldn't mess with it. But these two pockets do open. And so again, if you just wanted to go through that process, there's a video on YouTube about it, and I considered it on another one of my bags. I forgot what bag it was. And I was like, homie, no, mama does not have time for all that. But if you're okay with not using the pockets, consider this bag because it's cute. Obviously, it could be a cosmetic bag, something that's in lieu of or in addition to your Truce bag. You already know that mama loves the Truce bags. I highly recommend them. I recommend all the sizes. They're so functional. I love it. It's my ride or die bag. It really is. I love it so much, and I highly recommend it. I feel the same way about the accessory pochette. It's one that you just gotta have. Okay, you can use it. It's especially the one that has the model that has the D-rings on both sides. Use it as a crossbody. I did a video on that. I did an updated review, and I demonstrated with a non-LV chain. Blah blah. And so anyway, there is just so many options for this little bag. And so I think you should just highly consider it. It's what I also like about some of these older models, like this one, for example, is that they're really affordable. I mean, like for, you know, even though you can't use the pockets, it's a super cute bag, all leather interior. If you like all things vintage, then, I mean, right there. Some people don't care for vintage, but you know, some things I like vintage, some things I don't. I do like these. I have the smaller one, like I said. I like to take it on vacay. And the smaller one, I'm trying to think, it does not have an exterior pocket, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't have an interior pocket. I think it's just the lining, or just the all leather interior, and then of course it has a little strap here. But this one is, you know, the mama of the two, and so she's cute. So anyway, I just want to do an updated review because, again, the other one, as I get these bags again, I try to do updated reviews because, you know, I had like I don't know, iPhone 4 or something before, and the video quality wasn't that great, and I don't think they're even the best now, but I don't care, y'all. No one pays me to do this. I'm not gonna go and spend money on some fancy, elaborate room. I wish I could. I wish I could do videos like some of those people on YouTube, but mama can't. I'm just trying to help. I do this in my free time, and I'm trying to help you. So help me help you, and be kind on your comments about the video quality. Send me a camera then, okay? Bye!